Hey guys, welcome back to Honda How To, and today we're going to pick up where we left off. This is going to be how to build a D series for boost part 3, so stay tuned. Okay, so first we're going to install our ACL race oil pump. There's a lot of videos on YouTube on how to shim a stock oil pump. This one doesn't need to be shimmed because this is already a high flow oil pump. But if you're planning on using a stock oil pump and you want to get a little bit more oil pressure, look it up. I know there's a guy, his name's In the Fast Lane. He shows you how to shim a D series oil pump. So if you want to run a stock one, be sure to check that out. We're going to be running this. This one's already set up for that. So all we want to do, we're going to be using this stuff. This is the good stuff. Don't use other stuff. Use Honda Bond. Strictly for Hondas. No, I'm kidding. You can use whatever RTV you want. Okay. Now, I don't even think this even requires RTV, but we're gonna do it anyways. Just so we don't have any oil leaks. Okay. Now, this has already got grease on it. Be sure when you're installing this that you put a little bit of grease on the seal, so when you initially start the engine, it won't tear the seal here. Okay. Make sure you got your O-ring in there. Sit on the dowel pins there. That one's kind of being stubborn. There we go. These are the oil pump bolts. Okay, now we're going to install our bolts. I don't think there's a sequence on the oil pump, but all of these bolts need to be torqued to 9 foot-pounds. So let's get to that. Okay, so we got that done. We torqued these to 9 foot-pounds. Now we're going to put on our water pump. Here's our water pump. There's nothing really special about it. It's just a water pump. What I'm probably gonna do is sometimes these little O-ring gaskets they can leak. I'm just gonna put some Honda Bond on there just to be sure. This isn't recommended, but I do it anyways just to be safe. Okay, now we're gonna put on our water pump. This thing kind of can be stubborn, so we might have to maybe give it a few wraps with a hammer, but hey, look at there. Totally went, except for that side. There we go. Okay. Now, new water pump bolts, because something happened to the old ones. We have a couple of them, but I don't know if they're right or not. But now we got all the right ones, so. Okay. Said one was different. They all look pretty similar to me, huh? I would say. Mm-hmm. These three are the same. Okay. Well, fuck it. This is the one I was kind of hesitant about. See this motherfucker. It's all crusty and shit. Okay. Now we're going to torque our water pump bolts. These are torqued to 9 foot-pounds as well, just like the oil pump. And these 3 bolts here, the top, this one, and this one, are all the same. And this bottom left one, this one's shorter, quite a bit shorter. It's about half the size of these ones, so keep that in mind. So let's get to torquing these. Okay. We got that done. Now we're gonna put on our tensioner for our timing belt. New shiny tensioner. Okay, we're going to keep this thing loose because eventually we're going to put the timing belt on and yeah, you know. And unfortunately, we cannot put our cam gear on. I don't know if you guys watched the giveaway video. Here's our cam gear. We're running a VMS racing cam gear. Well, the problem with it is it requires a key. Now, if you look at the original one, it has one made into the cam gear there. Well, if you look inside of there, it kind of tapers down. Well, that's fine and dandy because that works on this cam. The only problem is I made this key. I made it short enough, but this key isn't tapered. So I'm gonna have to make something. Because I mean, we can't just put it on and just forget about this key. We need a key. I mean, it fits in there, but it needs to be tapered. It won't work. So we'll figure that out later. But we're gonna flip the block over and we're gonna install the sump on the oil pump. Okay, now we're gonna install our oil sump. We got a brand new gasket that came with. And you know me, I'm gonna put some Honda Bond on this thing. Just to be safe. Don't put too much on this because it can, I'm just putting a thin layer because you don't want it to get in your oil pump and plug it up. That wouldn't be good. I'm just putting a light coat just to make it nice and tacky. Give it that little extra seal. Okay, now these ones here, both of these on each side, these are torqued to 8 foot-pounds. And it's a 12 mil.
Fail.
Fail. Wait, these are 10 mil. Okay, now that's torqued. Okay, now I keep on forgetting to put this on. All this stuff was taken off during the machine work. Just a little oil baffle. Gotta stick it right here. Find the bolts for it here. Assuming these are them. I would assume, yeah. All the rest of them are pan and stuff. Okay. I don't know if there's a specific torque on this. I'm not going to worry about it. I think it'll be fine. Okay, we got that on. Okay, well, I'm sorry that this episode wasn't anything special. We still got to do a lot of things. The next episode, we're going to have to take it off the engine stand. We got to put more seals in it, rear main, stuff like that. If you guys haven't already, go check out my previous video. I'll leave the link in the description. That's for our 1K giveaway. We're almost at 950 subscribers. So make sure you go to that video and comment so you can enter in the giveaway. And I'm sorry again, guys, that this took so long to get out. I've been just crazy busy at work, crazy busy at home, and I just really haven't had time to do it. And I've wanted to. My friends and my family have been pushing me to make this video, so. And I appreciate you guys, all of you, for sticking around with me. And we're coming up on 1,000 subscribers, which is awesome. If you guys like this video, make sure you like it and comment if you got any questions, and make sure you subscribe. And I hope to see you guys in the future. Peace.